22, Maddie Below. Defender, number 23, Veronica Bach. Midfielder, number 9, Ashlyn Aguirre. Midfielder, number 11, Caitlin Vignowen. Midfielder, number 24, Maya Parker. Midfielder, number 7, Katie Duarte. Forward, number 10, Lauren Cowett. Forward, number 25, Jordan Galove. And the starting goalkeeper, number 1, Kat Havard. The head coach for UMass Dartmouth is Bobby DeSelitz. He is assisted by Ulf Moyaka and Andy Butler. And now, for your Salve Regina Seahawks, defender, number 8, Madeline Kowecki. Defender, number 16, Alexa Calabrese. Defender, number 25, Haley Flynn. Defender, number 30, Ella Sensi. Midfielder, number 14, Olivia Pickard. Midfielder, number 21, Zoe Cox. Midfielder, number 3, Megan McLaughlin. Midfielder, number 15, Shay Minakuchi. Forward, number 19, Maddie Hudson. Forward, number 22, Megan Moniz. And in goal for the Seahawks, number 00, Reagan Moffitt. The head coach of the Seahawks is Tanya Roberts. She is assisted by Sue Silva and Katie Nichols. At this time, we ask that you please rise, remove all hats and hoods, and direct your attention to the flag so we may honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Good afternoon. Hello and welcome to Brother Michael Reynolds Field on the campus of Salve Regina University in beautiful and historic Newport, Rhode Island for today's non-league women's soccer game between the visiting Corsairs of UMass Dartmouth, who are 3-2 overall, and the Seahawks of Salve Regina University, who are 3-4 on the season. Both teams are unbeaten in their respective conferences. Salve with a win over Wentworth Institute of Technology on Saturday, and the Corsairs also opened their Little East Conference slate with a victory. These teams are meeting here on the grass pitch of Reynolds Field. Salve in its home whites. Starting goalkeeper for the Seahawks is freshman Reagan Moffitt, a freshman from Denville, New Jersey. And the visiting Corsairs are in their dark blue kits with yellow numbering. Kat Hubbard, senior from Haverhill, Massachusetts, will be in net for the Corsairs, wearing number 1. Camera operator today is Connor Matthews once again. Thanks to his skill on that. Presley Boyce doing the live stats. We are ready to get underway. Corsairs with the first touch. Right away, opportunity. And just to the side, shot by number 15, Jenny Kinnear, a freshman from East Islip, New York. Reagan Moffitt coming out to make a play on the ball, unable to collect it. And it got to the side for Kinnear, and she misfired to the right. Shea Mitakuchi chasing it down into the far corner. Now being cleared by Maddie Below, senior from Fall River, Massachusetts. Maddie Hudson, who had a pair of goals in a 3-2 victory last Thursday as the visiting Worcester State Lancers came to Reynolds Field. With the throw is Ella Sensei. And this ball will go over the end line and be a goal kick for the Corsairs. Veronica Bach, freshman from Walpole, Mass, with the goal kick. It reaches Megan Moniz. Salve Regina, sophomore from Norton, Massachusetts. McLaughlin with a kick on frame and stopped. Hubbard with the punt. Very little wind here today. It's 71 degrees at game time, mostly cloudy. On the far side, it's Maya Parker, senior from Fall River, Mass. This goes into the box, and Haley Flynn looking to clear. She gets it out of the box, but Corsairs looking to make a play. Nice stop there by Madeline Koecki as it was kicked in by Caitlin Duarte. It'll be Salve Regina throw. Haley Flynn just beyond her bench area. Megan McLaughlin turning upfield after she gets that pass from Zoe Cox into the box for Hubbard to pick up. This punt coming towards the sideline. Maddie Hudson with first touch. Flynn helps get it back to Hudson, who crosses past Cox into the middle. Moniz looking to take it away, but Ashley Aguiar has it. A young team with the Corsairs, at least in the starting lineup. Quite a few first years. 6 out of 11 starters, freshman players for the Corsairs. Now Megan McLaughlin looking to turn into the box. So it rolls out wide. Sensei with the throw. Right to Cox, and she goes down in the box, but no whistle. Our officials today are Salah Eid, Stephen Grunberg, and Christopher Simon. And a nice diving stop there by Hubbard as Maddie Hudson with the play. Olivia Picard coming on hard, forcing the action for the Seahawks. Hudson into Zoe Cox. Now Picard. Out wide towards the middle. Picking it up is Maddie Below. Alexa Calabrese trying to go in the direction of the Seahawk goal while avoiding a Corsair. Foul on the Corsairs. Seahawks will start a play just inside the midfield line. Oh, correction, behind the midfield line. It'll be Ella Sensei. Her kick. Looking for McLaughlin. Now coming across, it's Hudson. She had her shirt grabbed. She got a shot off. Saved by Hubbard. Hudson from Nahant, Massachusetts, Swampscott High School. It's Jordan Golov to the top of the box. Gets it to Lauren Kuit. And now Jenny Kinnear with the cross. One hopper skids to Reagan Moffitt. She walks it up towards the top of her box and delivers a punt. Coming towards the scoring table, press box area. Flynn has that carom off her foot into her bench area. Throw for the Corsairs. Jenny Kinnear throws it down the line. In play for Kuit. Kicked out. Last touch by the Seahawks, so it'll be a corner kick. First corner kick of the afternoon. Jogging over to the corner is Maddie Ballou, senior from Fall River, Massachusetts, number 22. Seahawks have players on each post. The kick towards the top of the box. Volleyed in by number 9, Ashlyn Aguiar. And collected on a few bounces by Reagan Moffitt. And a save for the freshman goalkeeper. On the ground at midfield. Sent in by Ashlyn Aguiar. And then booted out from outside of her box. Moffitt there. Now Flynn up to the middle through to Cox. Now Moniz backs it to Picard. Out wide for Ella Sensei. Kicked out of play by the Corsairs. Sensei with the throw. Crowd picking up here at Brother Michael Reynolds Field. We are scoreless in the 9th minute. Good interception there by Madeline Koecki. Looking to get it into space with Zoe Cox. It gets kicked out of play for another Seahawk throw-in. Flynn with the throw. Bounces it to Hudson. She has her back to Corsair defender. Now turns and kicks it to Moniz. She loses possession to Aguiar. Foul on the Seahawks.
Let's be moving.
Moffitt comes bursting out of her goal area. Makes a play with the ball on it. It's going to be a foul on Moffitt. She touched the ball outside of her goal with her hands.
Get your 10, Ash. Get your 10.
Just beyond the 18-yard mark. And head official Salah Eid backing up the Seahawk wall by about 10 yards from the spot of the foul. The kick wide by Aguiar. Ashlyn, freshman from Somerset, Massachusetts. Moffitt, hard line drive kick, reaches midfield. Therefore, it is Carolyn McAuliffe, sophomore from Pembroke, Massachusetts. And Moffitt with a sliding grab. Got the good angle on that. Her kick clears midfield. First touch by Duarte, now picked up by Hudson. She's going straight into the box. Now pauses, changes direction, crosses into Zoe Cox. She crosses once again, looking for Moniz. And now Picard looking for McLaughlin at the top of the box. Doesn't connect. Seahawks kick it out of play. Throw in from the far side. Maddie Beaulieu will toss it to her teammate for the throw. That was Caroline McAuliffe. Beaulieu will do it from the other side of the midfield line. Alexa Calabrese touches it inside to herself. But picked up by Aguiar. And a late whistle, foul on the Seahawks. And Veronica Bach will set this play up for UMass Dartmouth. Corsairs are coached by Bobby Desilets, Ulf Moyaka, and Andy Butler assisting the coach. And nice punch by Reagan Moffitt on that drive, saving the shot from Veronica Bach, number 23. Second corner kick of the afternoon for the Corsairs.
Hey, commit more forward. Veronica, go. Veronica, go. KK, outside the box. Get to the ball, please. Attack.
22 on the corner kick. Headed one bounce into Moffitt. That header coming from Jordan Golov, number 25.
Ash, keep coming.
So on two corner kicks, they've had two good shot opportunities, but straight at Reagan Moffitt. Now Megan McLaughlin into the box, and she's going to draw the first corner kick for the Seahawks. It'll be Olivia Picard, number 14. We are in our 14th minute. Picard grooms the grass in the corner. Gets it to her liking. I see Zoe Cox right with Hubbard. This goes deep into the box and off of Megan Moniz for a goal kick for the Corsairs. Now in our 15th minute, goal kick for UMass Dartmouth comes from Veronica Bach. First touch by Picard. In the air at midfield, Picard again. Madeline Kowecki. Kowecki still battling. And she wins that battle, but goes wide trying to reach Shea Minakuchi. We'll have our first substitution of the afternoon. It's going to be Bridget Kowecki for Megan Moniz. 7 for 22. Nice steal there by Maddie Hudson to Megan McLaughlin. Minakuchi pops it up to the top of the box. Out by McAuliffe. Aguiar able to get it up to midfield. Taking it from there is Maya Parker. And Moffitt clears it out of play. Throw in for the Corsairs, it'll be Jenny Kinnear. Haley Flynn was there, but getting the carom off of Flynn. And Alexa Calabrese able to knock it off a Corsair over the end line. Bridget Kowecki in for Megan Moniz as Reagan Moffitt sets up her goal kick. Nice leaping header there by Maya Parker. First to touch that goal kick. Picard through the middle to the feet of Veronica Bach. Maddie Beaulieu down the far sideline. Out of play, Seahawks with the throw.
Keep working, UMass.
Ella Sensei with the throw. Headed first by Beaulieu. Now in the air to Kowecki. She keeps it on the ground. Catching up with her is her sister Bridget. Now Minakuchi up the sideline, but out of play. Caitlin Duarte up ahead to Aguiar. Now back to Duarte in the air. Flynn under it. Header. And collected by Cox. Cox crossing to McLaughlin. McLaughlin over to Hudson. Hudson getting pushed off the ball. Successfully by Caitlin Duarte. Picard with some space. Finds Sensei. Sensei up the middle. Cox looking to turn. Gets a kickoff. And picked up by Hubbard. Zoe Cox, number 21. Hubbard's kick reaches midfield. Sensei backs up to let Bolu head it out of play. Sensei with the throw. Bolu with the header. Picard up ahead. That goes out of play. And checking in for the Corsairs, Emily King and Anna Balkas. And Seahawks have a trio of players ready to enter. We are in our 20th minute of the contest. No score thus far. Bridget Kowecki up the middle. Easy pickup for Hubbard. No other Seahawks in the area. Her line drive punt. Zoe Cox looking to get a handle on it. Duarte knocked down. No whistle. McAuliffe looking to clear. Now Sensei. Her kick. Just over. And we'll have our Seahawks subs. Taylor Barnaby. Hannah Danowitz. And Marissa Parachi. Giving some rest to McLaughlin, Minakuchi, and Hudson. Bach with the goal kick. To her left, she finds Maddie Bolu, but then Barnaby right away has a play. Hannah Rossman ready to check in. She'll be the center back, replacing Madeline Kowecki.
And 21, who are you going for? Okay, who's more? 10? Who are you going in for? What number? 10. Okay, you just got subbed out and subbed in.
More subs for the Corsairs. That kick picked up at the end line by Moffitt. Gives her a chance to step up and deliver a punt. That's going to cross midfield. Picard backs it up to Flynn. Rossman just in. Trying to find the ball. That kick goes high. One bounce. Moffitt with an easy catch.
Here we go, KK.
Wide of the frame. Now Moffitt's punt. Reaches Parachi, but comes to the sideline. Erica Reed just in, as is Antonella Gonzalez, freshman from Foster, Rhode Island. McAuliffe has it taken away by Parachi. Her kick just goes wide. Shot wide by Parachi, number 11. 10 for 21 will be the next Seahawks substitution. That's Jessica Galante for Zoe Cox. Bridget Kowecki into the corner for Hannah Danowitz. Danowitz with the cross. And finish for Taylor Barnaby. Seahawks get the goal.
Goal scored by number 2, Taylor Barnaby. Yay.
Barnaby on the cross from Hannah Danowitz. Number 9.
Who's the assist for that? Number 9. Thank you.
You gotta say the assistant guy.
Hannah Dennis with the assist and Taylor Barnaby with the goal, giving the Seahawks the 1-0 lead with 20:38 on the clock. Barnaby just checked in moments earlier. Danowitz had been in a short while before that. And the two of them combine on giving Salve the 1-0 lead. Now Parachi almost kept it in play. Oh, it just crosses the end line. Great camera work by Connor Matthews on the goal celebration. Barnaby from Danowitz. Rossman with the header to Picard. She finds Danowitz into the middle for Galante. Back to Danowitz. Offsides is the call. Hubbard with the stop and drop on the cross. Rolls it to her left for McAuliffe. McAuliffe carries it up. Stopped by Barnaby. Barnaby looking for a cross. Deflects it off of McAuliffe, and the Seahawks will have another corner kick. Bridget Kowecki, number 7, will set up the corner kick for the Seahawks. Far corner near the American flag pole. Kowecki's kick towards the top of the box. Picard with the turn, fires, and goes high. Number 14 with that kick over the crossbar. Good quick stop and set for her kick. Now Bach will have the goal kick for the Corsairs. Out to Picard. Header to Danowitz. No handball called. Caitlin Joyan. Foul on the Seahawks. Haley Flynn whistled for the offense. Quickly put into play. Backed up to Anna Balkus. Clear there by Barnaby. Antonella Goncalves centers it for Bach. Now Rossman in the middle. Touches it over to Haley Flynn. She sends it downfield, but it's Bach that gets it. Turning in Hubbard. Short kick. Barnaby there. Collects. Kowecki pops it into the box. McAuliffe clears it. That kick goes too far. Seahawk throw. And substitution, Ellen Nerger, junior from Marshfield, Massachusetts, giving Olivia Picard some rest. Flynn with the throw. Seahawks have turned over their entire starting lineup with the exception of 4. As Parachi battles near the top of the box. Kicked on the ground. Only starters remaining in thus far are Ella Sensei, Haley Flynn, and Alexa Calabrese. Sensei a freshman, Flynn a freshman, and Calabrese a freshman, as is their goalkeeper, Reagan Moffitt. So those 4 freshman starters still remain, while the other 7 have gotten some rest. Emily Kang with the clear up to Rossman. Haley Flynn first to get to that ball. Now Parachi will give chase, and they'll settle for a throw. Haley Flynn will take it. Drops it for Danowitz, who sends it back to Flynn. Her kick gets redirected by Anna Balkus. Throw will be set up a little bit further back near the Corsair bench. Anna Balkus to midfield. Gets it to Duarte. She gets it ahead to Goncalves and taken away by Alexa Calabrese. Coming upfield. Feeding Erica Reed. Rossman deflects it to Galante. Now across the field to Barnaby. She has the game's only goal, assisted by Danowitz. Parachi drags it and now gets the kickoff. On to frame, and Hubbard there. Getting at letter height. Rolls it to her left for McAuliffe. Carrying. Crossing to Bach. Bach over to Balkus. Balkus with some time. Now up ahead, over the head of Rossman. And Moffitt comes to clear with her boot. Out of bounds by Balkus. It'll be another Seahawk throw. Haley Flynn, as we've just come under 13 minutes remaining in first half action. Goncalves has it taken away by Rossman. Gets it to Nerger. Nerger through the center to Parachi. Almost a chance there. Sent wide by Balkus. Barnaby, her cross goes high and wide. Goal kick for the Corsairs. We are in our 33rd minute. Ellen Nerger meets that goal kick with a header. Bridget Kowecki Gets around, sends it in. Collected there by Balkus. She's going to try to get it to the sidelines. It will go out, I believe. Last touch by the Corsairs. So the Seahawks get a throw. Ella Sensei coming upfield. Sensei bounces it to the top corner of the box. Parachi with a nice play to get more into the box. Seahawks with another throw. Sensei from the far side. Top of the box looking for Galante. Galante last to touch it as it goes over the end line. And Corsairs will get a goal kick. Head coach Bobby Desilets talking with a pair of Corsair subs, not ready to check in, so they'll have to wait for another opportunity. Bridget Kowecki. Long drive, just high. From outside the top of the box, now pair of Corsairs checking in, Talia Salgado and Bella Medeiros. Junior from New Bedford, Mass. is Medeiros, and Salgado, a sophomore from Fairhaven, Massachusetts. This kick headed by Nerger. Galante looking for possession, but Emily Kang sent it upfield. Rossman. Nerger able to avoid that turnover. Barnaby takes it from Rossman. Barnaby will kick it out. Seahawks will have a pair of subs at this juncture. It's Grace Hudson checking in for Hannah Danowitz. And Sophie Lucas will give Ella Sensei her first break, leaving just Calabrese. Moffitt and Flynn as the three starters thus far seeing every minute of the first half. Nerger carrying it over to Lucas. Her kick gets behind Grace Hudson. Galante does some good work, forcing the Corsairs to kick it out. That was Erica Reed last touching it. Sophie Lucas with the throw, stopped by Kang. Galante trying to keep up with Kang, who gets it ahead to Gonsalves. Into the box. On the right side, Kate Bernier has her back to Hannah Rossman, and then over the end line, it'll be a goal kick for Moffitt. Moffitt's goal kick, skidding on a few bounces over the midfield line, picked up by Balkus. Now Galante will look to center it for Nerger. She sends it ahead for Flynn to catch up to it. Flynn with some space. Gets a nice fake, keeps it on the ground. Bridget Kowecki. Her shot caroms off a Corsair defender into the hands of Hubbard. As we are approaching the seven-minute mark. Rossman, nice job getting it to Lucas. And her kick caroms off a Corsair for Seahawk throw. The throw to Parachi. Galante in a battle with Balkus. Galante controls it. Over to Flynn. Flynn through the middle looking for Parachi. Kicked away by Bach. Seahawks will get another throw on the far side. Just under 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Galante sending it wide. It'll stay in play. Balkus catches up to it and runs up the field. Her kick returned by Rossman. Galante goes wide. Barnaby keeps it in play, sends it up the sideline. McAuliffe touches it into the box for Bach. She'll send it out. Near midfield. Out of play off the Corsairs. Seahawks with the throw. A trio of Corsairs waiting to check in. Kyla Lockhart, Isabella Rita, and Elena Paiva. And a foul on UMass Dartmouth. Galante looking for the setup. Gets the touch over to Nerger. Inside for Barnaby. Her left foot drives it just wide left. And now the Corsairs will get 3 more subs into the game as we are under 4.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Salve Regina with the 1-0 lead. Taylor Barnaby scoring the Seahawk goal. Barnaby's goal was her first collegiate goal, coming at 24-16. That pass from Rossman intercepted by Bella Medeiros. Sophie Lucas will have a throw after backing up. Into Koecki. Koecki touches it back to Lucas. Keeps it over to Hudson. Hudson working the same side as her sister, Maddie, worked earlier as a starter. Grace coming in as a reserve. That kicked out, last touch by the Seahawks. Calabrese volleying it to Galante. Talia Salgado. And offsides on the Corsairs. Foul there on Parachi. 2.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Corsairs trailing 1-0. Barnaby from Danowitz, the Seahawks score. That long drive by Bark into the top of the box, headed by Rossman. Down to Barnaby. She clears. Midfield, McAuliffe. Crosses to Belkis. Finding newly entered Alana Paiva. Another clear to Koecki. McAuliffe steps up. Her drive is going to bounce into the box, and Moffitt's there. .90 seconds remaining in first half action. Parachi heading it downfield. Touched by Bach to Hubbard. Back to Bach. Seahawks with the throw from the far side. Haley Flynn, who worked most of the early part of the game on the left side as a back, now on the right side with a throw.
1 minute remaining in the first half. 1 minute remaining.
Under a minute, as public address announcer Karen Hughes announces. And Rossman will have to do a nice clear. She does so, gets it over the sideline as Moffitt unable to get possession on her rush. Isabella Rita has it taken away by Barnaby. Up ahead to Parachi. Parachi with some moves, finding Koecki. Now Bach to midfield, headed by Goncalves. And that's the end of the first half. Seahawks with the lone goal of the first half. Hannah Danowitz tracking the ball down in the corner, sending her cross with the right foot, finding Taylor Barnaby, who finished it, getting it past Hubbard for the score. Again, great work by Connor Matthews. Seahawks 1-0 lead, and we'll take a break here from Brother Michael Reynolds Field. Stay with us.
Really good students come to Salve, but they leave, just ready to change the world.
I love Salve so much, and I love the connections that I've made. You're more than just a number, you're a name at Salve.
The 4 years have flown by so quickly. I think it's been a really great experience.
It's probably a cliche to say that Salve is a family, but it's a very, very true thing to say here.
They encourage you to just be yourself and not follow the crowd. Like, if you're a person who does not want to follow the herd, you have all the resources you need to shape the person that you want to be.
People are extremely supportive of each other and very supportive of the students. The students always come first.
A lot of the experiences you get at Salve are experiences that you can't get anywhere else because of it being such a tight-knit community.
Yes, it's a small school, but it's also like the desire to be a part of something great.
And then you put it all on this campus, right? Like, you get to have these conversations in buildings that you swear were built just for that purpose. This is the place where you should have big thoughts. This is the place where you should dream big dreams.
I spend a lot of time here because I want to. It's not the kind of campus you want to get away from. And it's got a really bright future.
It's not 4 years for the sake of the 4 years. It's 4 years that's changing somebody so that when they leave here, the world's going to be a better place because of it.
As a senior, I know that I'm going to miss it, and I'm also going to cherish the time that I had here.
They're going to have to drag me out of here after graduation, and I can't imagine going to get my undergraduate degree anywhere else.
This is where it all begins.
Hello and welcome back to Brother Michael Reynolds Field on the campus of Salve Regina University. I'm Ed Habishaw, joined alongside camera operator Connor Matthews and live statistician Presley Boyce. We are ready to begin second half action with the Seahawks on top 1-0. Taylor Barnaby scoring a first half goal with an assist from Hannah Danowitz. Both were not starting in the lineup, came on as reserves midway through the first half, and the Seahawks scored in the 25th minute. Both keepers returning to their posts. Kat Hubbard, senior from Haverhill, Massachusetts, now working on the south end of Reynolds Field, while Reagan Moffitt, a freshman from Denville, New Jersey, in her pink kit, working on the north side of Brother Michael Reynolds Field. That header goes off of Kate Bernier, and Moffitt will have a goal kick. Picard gets it out to Ella Sensei up the right side and skidding just out of bounds in front of the Seahawk bench. McAuliffe with the throw for UMass Dartmouth. Seahawks are coached by Tanya Roberts in her first year. First year head coach out of UNLV, University of Nevada, Las Vegas. She last coached as an assistant. Offsides is the call. Roberts was an assistant with the Wellesley College program the last several years, coming to Newport, Rhode Island to coach the Seahawks. Seahawks will be joining the Blue Wellesley in the New England Women's and Men's Athletic Conference, NUMAC, as the 12th member, full-time member in July 2023. Calabrese clears that as Moffitt came well outside of her goal area. Left the goal unprotected, but Calabrese was there to give the Seahawks security. Now the course here is with a throw from the far corner. And a goal kick after that throw will be set up for Reagan Moffitt. She did come back to her goal area with a little bit of a limp. We'll see if she's able to execute a solid kick here. She shakes out her right leg and does so. Goes to her left for Sophie Lucas. Lucas came on as reserve in the first half and starts here in the second. Sensei to Moniz. Back to Sensei, up to McLaughlin. McLaughlin with Minicucci out to her right. Minicucci giving a strong run. Sensei looking to stop the clear. Now McLaughlin. Her cross headed out by Balkus. Balkus will carry it while Maddie Hudson chases. Picard gets whistled for the foul. Battling for the ball along with Caitlin Duarte. Long kick. Onside. A kick stop by Moffitt. And now a corner kick for the Corsairs. Rain is in the forecast for later today. We hope it does hold out so that we can get this contest in without precipitation. But dark clouds are on the horizon. Corner kick is attempted by number 11, Caitlin Nadroyan. And the shot by Caitlin Duarte, number 7, grabbed by Reagan Moffitt for the save. In the 51st minute, Sensei has it deflected by Maddie Ballou. And now Kate Bernier. Sensei with the throw. Out of bounds by Bolu. Another throw for Sensei to McLaughlin. She turns, tosses to Moniz. Bach back to McAuliffe. Cox has it deflect in the right direction for her. Moniz. Couldn't get through 3 Corsairs. Quit. Getting the corner kick. Opportunity for UMass Dartmouth. Once again, it'll be number 11, Caitlin Nadroyan, sophomore from New Fairfield, Connecticut. Maddie Bolu with a shot that was blocked by the Seahawks. Did not reach the frame. Now McLaughlin with a nice workaround. Stopped by McAuliffe. Good position by Maddie Hudson into the middle for Megan Moniz, but cleared by Bach. Out wide for a Seahawk throw. Sophie Lucas will step up and get this throw for Salve Regina. Assisting Tanya Roberts in her first season is Sue Silva. She is not in her first season as a member of the soccer coaching staff, returning after helping out Jane Walsh a couple of seasons. And first year, Katie Nichols also on the Salve Regina coaching staff. Moniz bringing left into McLaughlin. Now Olivia Picard going to the corner for Minakuchi. She's got a chance and does not get it. It's going to be a goal kick. It went over the end line. That goal kick eludes both a Corsair and a Seahawk. Kate Bernier down the sideline, right in front of us. Has Sensei on her, and she gets tripped up just outside the box. And we'll get a yellow card issued here, so the clock will stop. 35:53 on the clock. Yellow card on number 30, Ella Sensei. Seahawks were fortunate that it happened just outside the box. Reagan Moffitt directing her three-person wall of Sensei, Cox, and Picard. To a little bit to the right, and Moffitt setting up in the center of her box. That kick goes over from Emily Kang, freshman midfielder from Attleboro, Massachusetts. Moffitt with the goal kick. Picard sends it wide in front of the Corsair bench. Sensei pops up that header. Clear. Moffitt calls for it. Gets it between Lucas and Madeline Koecki. And a handball foul on the Corsairs. Across the way, that's number 15, Jenny Kinnear. Freshman from East Islip, New York. Lucas with the left foot, kicks it up ahead to Maddie Hudson. Hudson looking for a teammate in the box. Has it taken away by Emily Kang. Madeline Koecki wins that battle. And subbing in for the Seahawks, Hannah Rossman, giving Ella Sensei a break. In the 56th minute. Antonella Goncalves returns to action. Freshman from Foster, Rhode Island. Giving Jenny Kinnear, a fellow freshman, a break. Maddie Hudson unable to keep it away from Balkus. Sending it down to the right side for Lauren Kuit. Then knocked away by Sophie Lucas. It'll be a throw in the far corner for UMass Dartmouth. And Antonella Goncalves will take the throw. Looking for Bolu. Now the shot coming, staying on the ground from Caitlin Najoyan. And Moffitt with the boot. Midfield for Kang. Kang eludes Moniz. Bolu up ahead to Kate Bernier. It rolls over the end line. Seahawk with a goal kick. Reagan Moffitt with the goal kick from her right corner. Moniz and Najoyan stays with the Corsairs for a throw. And a corner kick for the Corsairs. It will be Caitlin Joyen, the 5'2" sophomore from New Fairfield, Connecticut, on the corner. We are in the 60th minute. That's volleyed out by Picard. Good rush by Megan McLaughlin. Forces it out. And another corner kick for the Corsairs. Ten with the shot, and Moffitt with the save, forcing another corner kick on the far corner now for the Corsairs. Lauren Kuit getting the turn on that ball for a volley shot. Now taking the corner kick will be number 22, Maddie Bolu. From the far corner. With the left foot. Lines it to the side of the net. Goal kick for the Seahawks, and a substitution for Salve Regina is number 7, Bridget Kowecki. Sophomore from Old Saybrook, Connecticut, replacing Megan Moniz. Bridget's older sister, Madeline, a senior from Old Saybrook as well. Center back. Maddie Hudson trying to fend off Goncalves. Taylor Barnaby will be checking back in for the Seahawks. She came on as a reserve in the first half and scored the game's only goal, her first collegiate goal. And she'll be replacing Shay Minicucci, sophomore from Midland Park, New Jersey, daughter of Salve Regina, former football player, former defensive lineman of the year, Shay Minicucci, and the old ECFC. Maya Parker, senior from Fall River, Massachusetts, returning to action for UMass Dartmouth, replacing Maddie Ballou. Temperature has dropped a few degrees here at Brother Michael Reynolds Field. Hannah Rossman picks up the loose ball. She has options, goes right up ahead to Barnaby, but getting there first is Bach. Barnaby wins that battle. Back it goes to Rossman from McLaughlin. Into Barnaby, staying on side. Barnaby unfortunately does not get the corner kick opportunity. It'll be a goal kick for UMass Dartmouth. In Newport, Rhode Island, Brother Michael Reynolds Field, we are now looking at 68 degrees. Cloudy. Moffitt right there for the long ball in. Zoe Cox with the header up ahead. Bach touches it back to Hubbard. Her kick goes to Olivia Picard. Picard over to Zoe Cox. Crossing, finds Hannah Rossman. Racing up. Rossman touches it to Barnaby. Barnaby, her drive in. Rossman's there. Cleared out. Now back to Barnaby. She'll center it for Zoe Cox, a long kick. One bounce into Hubbard. Jordana Golov looking to return to action for the Corsairs. She started the first half. Sophie Lucas into Olivia Picard. Picard has Bernier chasing her. Cox in. Hudson unable to pry it away from a diving Hubbard. Hubbard will adjust her shin guards. Rossman out wide. Too wide as it goes out of play. Taylor Barnaby gets a warning and apologizes for her physicality with the ball out of bounds. Barnaby with the header on the inbounding pass. Nice play by Barnaby to get that loose. Goes off of McAuliffe. Rossman steps up for the throw. Gets it to Picard. Now popped up in the air by Duarte. And that shot goes into the side of the net from Bernier, the graduate from Dartmouth, Mass. Moffitt with the goal kick. Line drive, one hop. Kawecki, it bounces over. And coming up with it is Kang. Trying to get through Rossman. No success there. That long kick coming from Duarte. Wide of frame, picked up by Moffitt. We are in the 68th minute. Handball on the Seahawks. So a foul. As Parachi and Danowitz ready to check back in for the Seahawks. Danowitz assisting Barnaby with the game's only goal. And now Bach will take the free kick. And this will sail wide. Wide right. Parachi and Danowitz checking in. McLaughlin and Hudson checking out. Moffitt's goal kick to her left. Looking for Danowitz right away. And a foul on the Corsairs. Oh, no, correction. Foul on the Seahawks. I did hear the thank you coming from the Corsair bench. So it was assumed that it was on Salve Regina. That line drive, one bounce. Grab there by Moffitt. 1-0 Salve Regina leads, scoring in the 25th minute of the contest. That was Barnaby from Danowitz. Danowitz with cross from the left side. Barnaby with the finish. Her first collegiate goal. That one bouncer is welcomed by Moffitt at the top of the box. Her punt to Parachi finds Cox, and now Picard up ahead to Parachi. That gets cleared by Balkus. Rossman will carry it up on the right side. Going into the middle has Parachi. Nice job by Bach to defend. Headed back in by Rossman. Barnaby with the unfortunate trip. Foul on Seahawks. McAuliffe up ahead. Good flick, but offsides on the Corsairs. Rossman looking for the ball for throwing or placing on the offsides. Bach evades Parachi, but Rossman gets it ahead to Barnaby. Barnaby goes straight ahead for Parachi. Parachi looking to come in, but now taken outside by Bach. Parachi gets it back. Crosses on the ground. Cleared by the Corsairs. Koch looking to catch up to Duarte. And Picard able to fend off Duarte. Picard jumps in. Hubbard will get that long feed in from Picard. Kang out wide to Goncalves. That long ball reaches the box at the feet of Moffitt, who draws in Kate Bernier before picking it up. Both Sensei and Galante ready to check back in for the Seahawks. Hubbard will have to step out of her box to give that a boot. Rossman there to collect it. Picard taps it to Lucas. Over to Danowitz, but Corsairs whistles for a foul as Lucas got knocked down. Madeline Kowecki with the free kick. In the air, looking for Parachi. Karam's off her. Picard battling with Duarte. It was a foul on Picard. Rossman heading that out of the box. And then out of bounds. That'll be a Corsair throw. 16.5 minutes remaining in the second half. No overtimes in collegiate soccer. New rule for 22. Corner kick now for UMass Dartmouth. It looks like it'll be Caroline McAuliffe, number 4, taking the corner kick. Calabrese able to get to it first. Near the top corner. Punched out by Cox. Cox knocks it off the Corsairs, and we'll have substitutions first. Sensei and Galanti returning to action, and now Gabby Boyvin getting her first action of this contest, coming with 15 and a half minutes remaining. Gabriella Boyvin, a senior from Tallinn, Connecticut. The throw from Sensei up to Parachi. Balkus strips her. And now the Goncalves will do the throw for UMass Dartmouth. And she throws it over the end line. No Corsair to receive it. Moffitt will set up the goal kick. 14:40 and counting. Lauren Kuit checking back in for the Corsairs. She'll replace Caitlin Duarte. Foul on the Corsairs. Correction, no foul. It's a throw in for Salve Regina. Danowitz sends that over the end line. As Kuit returns to the game for UMass Dartmouth, replacing Emily Kang. Bach with the goal kick. Veronica Bach. And that kick goes just wide as Kuit, just checking back in, the freshman from Seekonk, Mass, got ahead of the Seahawks, but sent her kick just wide. Well played by Reagan Moffitt, forcing the early decision from Kuit. Olivia Picard getting it outside. Nice send in by McAuliffe, but it goes too far. Under 12 and a half minutes remaining in the game. Salve with a 1-0 lead. Taylor Barnaby scoring in the 25th minute. Her first collegiate goal, assisted by Hannah Danowitz. From the top, stopped by Moffitt. Shot by Jordan Golov, number 25. And Moffitt, having to dive to her right, made the stop and collected the loose ball. No Corsairs were in the area to clean up. Picard settles it, but gives it away to McAuliffe. Nice battle by Hannah Rossman to take that ball away. She gives it back to Maya Parker. Now she tries to take it to the outside. Knocks it off of Parker. Seahawks with the throw. Under 11 and a half minutes remaining. Picard able to get it out. Parachi with the header. hard collision between Parachi and Bach. Parachi will get the whistle and free kick for Bach. Just a few feet back where the collision took place. Both going for the ball. Veronica Bach with the free kick to the top of the box. Volleyed there and then cleared. Boyven able to send it out of play. Another job by Rossman sending it out, forcing another throw. That's Maya Parker with the throw back to McAuliffe. Koecki, Bridget comes away with it. And it's hugging the line, but eventually goes out. Madeline Koecki has it go to Goncalves. Goncalves gets the corner kick. Quickly setting it up is Caitlin Duarte, number 7. She has McAuliffe in the near part of the box. First touch by Galante. Now Parachi steps up for it. Gives it to Galante, back to Parachi. Parachi has some space up the left sideline. She's carrying it. Continues. Has a collision with Balkus. And the ball will go out of bounds or stay in bounds. It'll be a foul on Balkus. Danowitz with the free kick. Sends it just outside the top of the box. Headed in by Galante. Now looking to carry it out. And doing so is Maya Parker. Hannah Rossman will have the throw. We are under 8.5 minutes remaining. Picard directs it to Calabrese. Calabrese over to Boyven. Boyven to Rossman. Coming back to Calabrese and then knocked out of play by Jordan Golov. Rossman with the throw. It goes off of McAuliffe. Seahawks leading 1-0. Goal coming from Taylor Barnaby in the 25th minute. Her first collegiate goal, assisted by Hannah Danowitz. Koecki doing a nice job of eating up some time with holding off the Corsairs. Rossman likewise possessing the ball, getting it back from Picard, quickly over to Boyven. Parachi brings it into the box. Picard and Sensei each looking at the other for that ball. It ends up getting on the foot of Lauren Kuit. Throw in for the Corsairs on the far side. Under 7 minutes remaining. Hannah Rossman with some time in the midfield. Sends it wide for Sensei. Collision there, no foul. Change of direction for Sensei. Koecki with a collision and Najoyan. Coming up under 6 minutes remaining. Free kick for Veronica Bach. Long kick headed first by Calabrese. And foul on the Corsairs. Could have been a handball. Parachi controls that possession, forces McAuliffe to knock it out. Rossman sent it to Boyven. Boyven gets it to herself off of Parker. Now Rossman stepping up into Bridget Kowecki, crossing and met there by Galante. Almost got it over to Danowitz. And off the far sideline, Seahawks with the throw. Coming up on 4.5 minutes remaining. Seahawks holding on to the 1-0 lead. Rossman cuts it back inside for Picard. Picard into some space, but no Seahawks there. Calabrese with the high pop. And a sub for the Corsairs. It's Emily Kang. Danowitz with the cross. And into the side of the net. This is the 29th meeting between the Seahawks and the Corsairs. Salve Regina has won the last 3 meetings. 3-2, 2-0, and 3-0. That long ball, offsides. Overall, the Seahawks are 10-17-1 against UMass Dartmouth. These programs first met in 1988. That kick goes high. Sailing there by Lauren Kuit. These teams last met in 2019 here at Reynolds Field, with Salve Regina winning 3-0. Danowitz from the far side midfield. And handball on the Seahawks. Foul on Salve. Under 99 seconds remaining in the game. Rossman carrying it, touching it over to Sensei. Karen Hughes will soon announce under a minute remaining. Cleared out by Picard. And now Danowitz with some time.
1 minute remaining in the game. 1 minute remaining.
Foul. And clock will stop. .48 seconds remaining. Rossman with the settle. Into the middle for Danowitz. Danowitz sends it upfield. Buying some great time for the Seahawks. Chased by Kowecki. Picked up by Veronica Bach. Bach turning up. Picard with the stop. She sends it in. Coming up on 10.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Into the side of the net.
2,
Will not count.
1.
And time will expire as the Seahawks win their third straight victory of the year. 4th overall. Get even at 4-4. Salve Regina makes a first half goal. Stand up in its 1-0 win over UMass Dartmouth. Final score, Salve Regina 1, and UMass Dartmouth gets shut out by the Seahawks. As the lone goal was scored by Taylor Barnaby in the 25th minute. Hannah Danowitz, a freshman from Preston, Connecticut, with the long cross. And the left foot for Taylor Barnaby finishes it. And the Seahawks take that 1-0 lead into intermission and then complete the shutout. With Reagan Moffitt making 10 saves in the game. And Kat Hubbard finishing with 7 saves for the visitors. UMass Dartmouth falls to 3-3 overall. Salve Regina now 4-4 on the season. Seahawks will next face the University of New England on Saturday, September 24, a noontime start here at Reynolds Field. Next up for the Corsairs, they are at Connecticut College on Friday afternoon, 4 o'clock start there. Good luck to the Corsairs in New London, Connecticut, and good luck to the Seahawks in Newport, Rhode Island. From Newport, Rhode Island, Brother Michael Reynolds Field. Thanks again once again to Connor Matthews on the camera work and to Presley Boyce on live stats. Great job in the press box by all the crew.